Welcome back to the morning news. It is time for Owning Your Outdoors, and the weather's been, kinda lately, and the plants might not be so happy about that. Doug Schroeder from Lewis is here, and Doug, the plants may be suffering a little.
They are stressed, just like everybody with the weather right now.
So when you start to see some of this stress on the plants, what can we do?
The things you'll look for when they are cold is they'll quit blooming. You see here where the blooms have died out. And a lot of times you'll get color texture changes in the plant. With geraniums, they usually turn a purplish red. With other plants, you'll get kind of a white color to them. Usually a plant will respond when the weather changes, when we get a little sunshine.
Well, and it looks like that's going to be happening for the weekend, so
yes,
that's a good
thing.
thing.
So Mother Nature will do its bit and bring the plant back.
So do you just leave this and let it do its thing, or are there some things you can do?
There are a lot of things you can do. First thing with geraniums, these leaves turn kind of a purplish color. You can either pinch them back or cut them back. I have a tendency to pinch them back with my hands. And just take some of this discolored back, and you'll notice that everything is green underneath. This helps the plant respond and bush back out, and you get some healthier growth. Also, once we dry out a little bit, we've had so much moisture. I recommend applying a little bit of fertilizer, and then, like I say, let the sun do its work, and the plant will respond, and you'll get more blossoms.
So what do we have here? Because this stuff does not look good.
No, the verbena has been damaged. So what we want to do is we'll cut that off right at where the fork of the leaves are there, and just take the bud off is all we have to do. So cut that off, and here's an example of a plant that has all been completely cut through. And Sean, look at the blossoms starting to come back on this already. You'll see that we're getting new blooms. Even the petunias are starting to come back, and that's just been a matter of a few days after a few deadheading and a little bit of sun.
So it doesn't take that long?
No, it doesn't. I do tell people, have patience with the plant. Sometimes it'll take a week or two, but that plant will come back. If it hasn't been through a killing frost or a freeze, you can bring it back to life.
And Doug, with the weather shaping up a little for the weekend, a lot of people are going to be out working in the yard and in the garden. You have a nice little download for us?
I do. It's time to plant. We all need to get outside, and it's time to do a little gardening. So what I did is I put together a lot of my tips that I use for planting and maintenance of all the flowering annuals.
Perfect. And you can find it at ksfy.com. Just click Sean and Cammie and Owning Your Outdoors. Thanks, Doug. Doug Schroeder from Lewis. We have to take a break. We'll be back. Fastcast is next.